What if I told you that some gemstones are so rare, most people will never even see a photo of them? Not in a jewelry store, not in a museum, not even online. Some of these stones exist in numbers so small they could fit inside a tiny display case. One of them was once known from only 2 crystals. One changes color like it's alive. One forms in only one place on Earth. And the rarest ones? They almost feel like myths. Today we are counting down the top 10 rarest gemstones ever discovered. This is not about the most famous stones, not about the most expensive. This is about true rarity, stones that challenge geology, stones that shocked scientists, stones that most gem experts will never hold in their hands. And trust me, when we reach the final 3, everything changes. Let's begin. Number 10, Tanzanite. In 1967, something unusual happened near the base of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. After a lightning storm, local Maasai tribesmen noticed bright blue crystals scattered across the ground. At first, they thought it was sapphire, but it wasn't. It was something new, something the world had never officially recorded before. Tanzanite. And here's what makes it rare. It has only ever been found in one small region of the world. One place, a narrow mining area only a few miles wide. That's it. If you remove that location from the map, Tanzanite does not exist. The stone shows deep blue and violet tones. Under different lighting, the color shifts. Blue in daylight, more purple in warm indoor light. This effect is called pleochroism. It means the stone shows different colors from different angles. Not many gems do this strongly. Geologists believe Tanzanite formed around 585 million years ago. It required very specific heat and pressure conditions that rarely happen, and even more rarely in the exact right mineral mix. That is why no second location has ever been confirmed. Mining continues today, but the supply is limited. And once that narrow zone is empty, there may never be more. But as rare as Tanzanite is, it is only number 10, because the next gemstone glows in a way that feels almost electric. Number 9, Benitoite. In 1907, near the San Benito River in California, miners found bright blue crystals inside white rock. At first glance, it looked like sapphire, but when scientists studied it, they realized it was something completely different: Benitoite. Its color is a bright sapphire blue, but what truly makes it special happens under ultraviolet light. It glows. Bright blue, almost neon. This glow is called fluorescence, and Benitoite shows it strongly. Now here's the rare part. Gem-quality Benitoite comes almost entirely from one small mining area in California. Outside of that area, it is extremely rare. It forms in very unusual geological conditions involving barium and titanium. Those elements do not often combine in the right way. The crystals are usually small. Finding one large enough and clear enough to cut is difficult. Many mineral collectors consider it one of the most important American gemstones ever discovered. Yet most people have never heard its name. And still, we are only getting started, because number 8 was once confused for a much more famous gem. Number 8, red beryl. You might think ruby is the rarest red gemstone. It's not. Red beryl is far rarer. It belongs to the same mineral family as emerald and aquamarine, but its red color comes from manganese, and that chemical combination is extremely rare. Most gem-quality red beryl comes from a single area in Utah, inside volcanic rocks, formed under very specific heat and chemical conditions. Too much iron? It won't form. Too little manganese? It won't form. The balance must be exact. Most crystals are tiny, many are included. Clean stones are very hard to find. Even experienced jewelers may never work with one. At first glance, it looks like ruby, but its structure is different. Its formation is different. Its rarity is on another level. And yet, there are stones far rarer than this. Because the next gemstone appears to change its identity under light. Number 7. Alexandrite. Discovered in Russia in the 1830s, Alexandrite stunned scientists from the beginning. In daylight, it appears green. Under candlelight or warm indoor light, it turns red. Not slightly, dramatically. The color change can be so strong it feels like two different stones. This effect happens because of how chromium inside the crystal absorbs light. Natural alexandrite with a strong color shift is extremely rare. Most stones show only a weak change. Fine examples are scarce. The original source was in the Ural Mountains of Russia. Today, deposits have also been found in Brazil and parts of Africa. But high-quality stones remain difficult to find. Many gem lovers call it emerald by day, ruby by night. And when you see a strong color change in person, it feels almost magical. But the next gemstone was once known only as a mineral sample, until everything changed. Number 6. Grandidierite. In 1902, a French explorer discovered a blue-green mineral in Madagascar. It was named Grandidierite. For decades, it was considered only a collector's mineral. Why? Because most samples were opaque, cloudy, not transparent, not suitable for gemstones. Then years later, transparent gem-quality material was discovered, and experts were shocked. Clear grandidierite is extremely rare. Its color ranges from blue to green to teal. It has a soft, ocean-like appearance, almost calming, but its rarity comes from chemistry. It requires magnesium, aluminum, and boron to combine under very specific pressure and heat. That combination rarely happens cleanly. Most crystals contain flaws, so when a clear one appears, it becomes something special. Many gem collectors may never see one outside of photographs, and yet this is only number 6, because from this point forward, the rarity becomes extreme. Some of the next gemstones were once known from only a few crystals. Some required decades before gem-quality stones were even confirmed. And one of them was once called the rarest gemstone on Earth. But that story... Number 5. Painite. For many years, Painite held a legendary title. It was once considered the rarest gemstone on Earth. It was first discovered in the 1950s in Myanmar by a British gem dealer named Arthur Payne. At the time, no one knew how rare it truly was. The first crystal was identified, then another, and then nothing. For decades, only 2 confirmed crystals existed, 2 stones in the entire world. Imagine studying gemstones your whole life and knowing only 2 samples exist. Painite forms when boron, zirconium, and aluminum combine under very specific conditions. That combination is extremely rare in nature. Most environments do not contain the right mix of elements, and even if they do, the heat and pressure must be perfect. Later, more painite crystals were discovered in Myanmar, but gem-quality material remains scarce. Its color often appears reddish-brown or deep orange-red. Some stones show a rich, almost copper-like tone. It may not look flashy like sapphire or emerald, but its rarity gave it fame inside the gem world. Collectors searched for it, museums displayed it, and for years painite became almost mythical. But here's the surprising part. Even painite is not the rarest gemstone anymore, because the next one is even harder to find in clean form. Number 4. Jeremejevite. Jeremejevite was first discovered in Siberia in the late 1800s. For many years, it was known only to mineral collectors. Small crystals, often pale blue, sometimes nearly colorless. Most were opaque or included, not suitable for cutting. Then gem-quality transparent stones were found, and experts were shocked. Clear Jeremejevite is extremely rare. It forms in pegmatites, which are special types of rock where large crystals can grow. But even in pegmatites, Jeremejevite rarely forms clean and transparent. The crystal structure is delicate. Small flaws can ruin clarity, and most crystals are very small. The color can range from light sky blue to nearly clear. When cut well, it shows a soft brilliance, subtle, elegant, not loud. Many gem cutters will go their entire career without working with one, and most jewelry lovers will never hear its name. Yet its rarity places it among the most exclusive gemstones ever discovered. But we're not done, because the next gemstone exists in numbers so small that identification itself becomes a challenge. Number 3. Musgravite. Musgravite was first discovered in 1967 in the Musgrave Ranges of Australia. For years, only a few samples were known. It belongs to the Tophaeite family, a group of rare minerals. Its colors can range from grayish-green to purple to deep green. At first glance, it may not look extraordinary, but its rarity is hidden in its chemistry. Musgravite forms under very high pressure. It requires magnesium, aluminum, and beryllium in very specific conditions. If even one factor is slightly off, it does not form. For many years, only a handful of gem-quality stones were confirmed. Some were misidentified as other minerals. It takes advanced testing to confirm true musgravite. That alone shows how rare it is. Even today, fine transparent examples are incredibly difficult to locate. It is not a gemstone you casually see in collections. It is not common in jewelry. It lives mostly in laboratories and private collections. But as rare as musgravite is, the next gemstone is even more delicate and far more unknown. Number 2. Poudretteite. Poudretteite was first discovered in Canada in the 1960s. It was found in a quarry owned by the Poudretteite family. For years, it was only recognized as a mineral sample, not a gemstone. Then gem-quality crystals were discovered in Myanmar, and everything changed. Poudretteite is usually soft pink, sometimes violet pink. The color is gentle and beautiful, but what makes it rare is clarity. Most crystals are small. Many contain internal fractures. Finding a clean, transparent crystal large enough to cut is extremely uncommon. Its formation requires a rare combination of sodium, potassium, and boron in very specific geological conditions. Those conditions do not happen often, and when they do, the crystals rarely grow large. Many collectors have never seen one in person. Even among rare gemstone lists, Poudretteite stands near the top. Yet it is still not number 1, because the final gemstone on this list reaches a level of rarity that almost feels unreal. Number 1. Serendibite. Serendibite was first discovered in Sri Lanka in 1902. The name comes from Serendib, an old name for Sri Lanka. For decades, it was known only as a dark, opaque mineral, not something you would expect to see in jewelry. Then transparent crystals were discovered, and experts were stunned. Gem-quality serendibite is extraordinarily rare. Its color ranges from deep blue-green to almost blackish blue. Under strong light, it reveals rich internal depth. Its chemical makeup is complex. It requires calcium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, boron, and oxygen, all in a precise balance. That balance rarely occurs in nature, and when it does, crystals often form with heavy inclusions. Clean, transparent stones are exceptionally scarce. Only a very small number of gem-quality pieces have ever been documented. Many gemologists may never see one outside of photographs. It is not widely known. It is not commonly displayed. It does not appear in everyday conversation. But in terms of confirmed, transparent rarity, it stands at the top.